Hi guys, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of this 3 versus 1 on the Antirush map. So I'll head straight into it.
New construction options.
Naturally power plant first. I normally skip the barracks.
Construction complete.
Go straight to the ore refinery. You want to get that ore in as quickly as possible, and you want to be getting your war factory on the go.
Construction complete. New construction.
So this is an anti-rush map, which means it's got concrete in the middle, basically. Going from middle bottom to middle top, and middle left to middle right. It's thick, it'll take a bit of hammering to get through, but depending on how they do it, it'll be 2 or 3 minutes before the first attack comes in. So I've not got long at all. Now, maybe there's an argument I should have built a barracks and flooded it with men just to slow them down, but I like to get my MCVs up as quickly as I can.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Awaiting orders. At once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Now my second war factory is up, so as soon as I've done that, obviously click off and click back onto the MCV, so pause it and restart it, and it builds at the speed of having 2 war factories up instead of 1. So it saves you a couple of seconds for that one. If you do it each time, it probably saves you 20-30 seconds over the course of the game.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Now you can do the same with buildings as well, so once you've built an MCV, you can pause your building of a war factory or whatever else it is, and then restart it again.
Building. Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Now that is a very unfortunate time for my first rush, so I'm building a radar dome so that I can get some V2s out.
Silos needed. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes,
Construction
waiting order.
complete.
Affirmative.
Primary building selected. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Waiting orders. At once.
Unit
Because the first rush has come, I should be expecting another rush any time now from any one of the other players.
ready. Building. Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
Building.
So time really is of the essence at the moment.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. Unit lost. Building. Construction complete.
So naturally just building more power plants,
Unit lost.
because we'll be needing that very shortly. And of course the first thing the enemy does is they attack power plants.
Silos.
So I'm giving them more stuff to kill, which slows them down a little bit.
Construction complete.
Now I've only got half a dozen different MCVs up, so I'm not building at my optimum speed.
Our base is under attack.
And here's the second rush. Now this is a big rush. I'm starting to think at this point I might not be able to win the game.
Ready. Building. Low power. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
And here's the third one.
Construction complete.
So they really are only, I've got very little money, I'm down to 3,000 at the moment. It's just enough to keep me going.
Construction
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
So he's taken out enough harvesters so that I don't really have any income. So I've got to sell something, and the Teslas are the first thing to go.
building. Construction
Might seem a little bit counterintuitive when you know you've got an attack coming in, but you need the money.
on hold. Repairing.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. At once.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
So I sent those tanks off to the right and then noticed the attack coming in from the north.
Silos.
Waiting
I
orders.
don't have anywhere near enough money to be able to defend against this attack,
Yes, sir.
and I've not got anywhere near enough tanks. So the first thing to do is build a few more ore refineries, try and get my production up. I've only got 30 seconds before all my tanks are destroyed. he starts coming after me. It's not looking very good for me at the moment because I can see that Cyan has got a reasonable sized army in the bottom right hand side of the screen. Luckily I've got income coming in straight away, so I should be able to survive this screen attack. If Cyan attacked now I'd be in quite a lot of danger. But I think he's just building up a sizable army, he doesn't want to send a half-assed attack in.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
So what I'm doing here is I'm building towards Cyan.
Complete.
If I build towards him, then when he attacks me, he's going to destroy all those buildings. It takes quite a while. Especially refineries. They're not the strongest buildings, but they're certainly a lot stronger than power plants.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Right, so both of them are giving me a bit of time, but I think Green's going to be attacking. Yeah, he's attacking now.
Building. Construction complete.
So I've got time to get another half a dozen Teslas up.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
I don't think I need them actually. So the same thing will happen this time. Once I defeat this attack, I'll start building either north or potentially east, back towards Cyan. Green's my biggest worry, so I should probably start building north. As soon as I manage to block off his entrance into my base, that's me sorted, he can't do anything.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
So I'm building relatively fast, but I've still got only about half a dozen construction yards. I need really 13 to be working at my optimum speed.
Construction complete.
I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, because I just don't want any more surprises coming in.
Upgraded. Unit ready. Building.
Whilst he's destroying those buildings, I'll build them with Tesla War 3, and
Unit lost.
yeah, that should work.
Unit ready.
So I need to get these MCVs up.
Unit lost.
My money is really good now, so I'm on 16,000.
Awaiting orders. Report waiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Unit lost.
Well, I'm making pretty good progress here actually, considering how it was looking pretty dodgy from the start.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Silos needed. Cannot deploy.
If I were in their shoes, I'd be sending everything they have now to attack me, but Cyan's just sitting there.
Building.
Awaiting
So because he's not doing anything,
Complete.
I'll probably head north now. Yeah, heading north.
Unit lost. Silos needed. Construction complete. Building. Silos
Awaiting
needed.
acknowledged.
Construction complete.
So you'll notice I'm building the Teslas behind that power plant. I'll keep building the Teslas further and further back as he attacks. Because if you build them just on the front line where he is, they'll just destroy him straight away. They don't have any time to get any kills in.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
I've got plenty of Tesla at the back there, but I need to be making some progress.
Complete. Our base is under attack. Silos
Waiting
needed.
order. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir.
So notice he's got quite a sizable attack, but I'm just ignoring it. It's because I know he can't get through all of the defence I've got there. Now he might make some damage, but whilst he's doing that, I can do anything. I can build power. I can ignore it and go above him.
Unit lost.
So he should be trying to attack the ones that are the buildings that are going north, but he's not doing.
Construction complete.
That's quite a sizable mistake considering. Here we go. This is going to be a big attack because he's been building up for a while. I might lose a fair amount of ground here.
Primary building selected. Construction
Vehicle
complete.
acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Unit lost. Building.
So this is one of the big problems when you play the 3v1, you get multiple attacks in at the same time.
Unit ready.
There's not a lot you can do about it.
Unit lost. Construction
So I'm
complete.
making a calculated bet there that selling those Teslas won't cost me the game.
Complete.
But there's no way of knowing. If he's got a sizable enough army, he could march through those 6 Teslas there and keep going straight into my main base, and there's not a lot I can do about it.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Base is under attack. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building. Unit ready. Primary building selected.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So, building the Teslas up the left hand side like a wall, that's because he seems to be ignoring the Teslas and any buildings that I build above him. So, any tanks he's sending to the front line will have to walk through those 3 Teslas I built.
Unit lost. Low power.
Right, selling more Teslas. Send the troops up. Yeah, so there's 4 Teslas, 5 Teslas going up the side there. There's nothing he's doing about them. He's not attacking them, but he should be doing. Signing attack seems to have stalled a little bit, which is good. And I'm near the gap now, so it's actually a really narrow gap. He should have built a much wider gap so he could get troops through faster.
Construction complete.
I'm not complaining though.
Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Construction.
So I've still got good money.
Yes, sir. At once.
I've got a fair amount of tanks now, which I didn't have before. So if I can consolidate my position up here in the north, I've got an excellent chance of winning. And again, you'll notice I'm going around him because he's ignoring the ones on the front mostly. Now I know I've got low power, so straight away build a few power plants. Now that that location is relatively secure, I can sell the power plants further down if I want to, or I can just build power as I need it.
Building. Construction complete.
So the Tesla I'm building now behind the wall up there will give me a little bit longer to defend against him, because he'll have to destroy the wall to kill them. And of course, because he's allied, he doesn't have any V2s, which would be the most appropriate way for shooting behind a wall.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Lost. Building.
Acknowledged. Very well. Reporting affirmative.
And again, behind the wall. If you build it in front of them, they'll just destroy it a lot faster.
Construction complete. Building.
Even that one I just built there. Yeah, okay. So his road's quit out. You can see that the writing was on the wall. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. It's still a little bit early. I would have tried to defend a little bit just for my teammates' sake, but apparently not. So I know I've got plenty of money, but there's never too much money on a map like this.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building. Unit ready.
So I don't think I've seen much of the guy over in the top right of the screen.
Acknowledged.
Unit
So I'm extremely confident now that I've got this game won.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
unit ready.
Acknowledged.
He's got no defence to speak of.
Acknowledged.
Building.
So I'm just slowly destroying his tank production. And of course I'll take out MCVs as I see them, just to slow down his building. Now there's an argument here to take out all the tanks first rather than buildings. I just want to slow him down. Right, this is looking like game over now. He's got very few buildings left by the looks of it. He's got no defence to what to speak of, and he's got low power. So he's going to quit out at some point shortly. And then top right, who has played no role in the game at all really, I'm sure he'll be quitting out shortly after.
Ready and waiting at once. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Silos needed. Building. Unit ready.
Yeah, and that's a good game.
Mission accomplished.
So, any questions, please feel free to comment and I'll try and get back to you. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.